welcome, and good evening. Y'all know what it is. It's Word Wednesday, and every Word Wednesday, guess what? We got a word. If it ain't from me, it's from somebody else. My name is Tyrone Brown Jr., and of course, I'm here with my special guest, my big bro, little bro, all that bro. All right, Prince Bishop F. Man, he is in the building, man. We about to go crazy in here in the studio. I just want to, before we get into our interview, I just want to say thank you to Fox Glen Marketing, our production team, all the way from Indianapolis, Indiana. Man, doing a phenomenal job. Jackie Roper Jr., thank you so much, man. We appreciate you. And for those of you that are listening, that are viewing, look, now we have gone so low to YouTube. All right. We going straight to YouTube, straight to Twitter, straight to Twitch. Just so you know, we are not going any longer on Facebook Live. Okay. We have switched it up. We have changed the audience. And now we about to go to another step. All right. And so without further ado, I know y'all hear the sounds in the background. I know y'all hear the song in the background. The music is off the chain. I had a chance to listen to the music earlier, and man, it's banging. It's banging. But check this out. Watch this. Watch this. It's banging for the Lord. I lost y'all on that. Y'all catch that next week. It's all good. But look, I got the homie Prince Bishop F, man. What's going on, man?
How you doing, man?
Good, man. It's been a long time coming, man.
Yeah, man.
Long time coming. Now we here in this place. And man, as we do the interview, we're gonna run the slideshow so that we can let everybody know your bio. And then right after your bio, then we're gonna cut to your song. But just wanna, get you, man. What's going on with you?
A lot, man. We trying to promote the album right now. Just promoting the album, getting videos done, marketing, of course.
Yeah.
And then in personal life, just getting closer to God.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fighting off the flesh.
Yeah.
And just trying to be a living example or a motivator, if I can, to friends, family, and just whoever want to, be associated with me. So
yeah, man, that's real. I've been knowing you for some years.
It's been a long time.
I've been knowing you for some years,
hey,
man.
Just so you didn't know, this dude, man, this dude. No, I'm gonna tell it. I'm gonna tell it.
Good.
This dude was like one of the main reasons why I'm at where I'm at right now.
Wow.
As far as like accomplishing a real relationship with God, right? I watched this man work with kids for free. And when I mean for free, I mean I watched this man sacrifice hours of his time, dropping people off, taking them home. You know what I'm talking about, bro? Coaching young boys into not only being good athletes, but being good young men. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I really he's a family man, awesome family man. I like to say you're like a Christian Cosby. You like Christian. But this guy has been a great influence, a great motivator. And it's different from when you have someone who speaks it, but when you have someone who don't, he's short with words because his actions say so much. Then that's the biggest motivation you could have. Is someone that plays the part and show you in physical form what it's like and what it means to actually be what they say that you should be, or be what they say they are.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So,
man, I appreciate that.
I appreciate you, man. Sure. God is good.
You never know who's watching you. You never know the impact that you have on somebody's life. And here it is now. I remember even before your journey, of getting and understanding the word, man, you used to ask a lot of questions, and I'm like, wow, he trying to find his path.
Yeah.
And now, that you have found your path to greater. What did it take, man? I mean, how did you get here?
Man, first, well, to God,
Yeah,
100%. Having the understanding that no matter what I go through, what it looked like, what it seemed like, how I feel,
yeah,
God still got a plan.
yeah,
And that was the biggest thing for me is that feeling of failure, the
yeah,
feeling of it's over.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Once you get over the it's over factors
yeah,
of life,
yeah,
then you could see God's plan a lot clearer. You know what I
yeah,
mean? It's like God is like really been a vital factor of my life. But like you said, I asked a lot of questions.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
And God is okay with that.
yeah,
God is okay with questions.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's like he don't want us to lean on our own understanding. So it's like, I'm glad that you're asking me questions
yeah,
because you're admitting you don't know.
yep,
You know
yep,
what I mean?
yep,
So it's like I was like tired of not knowing. I wanted to know, why am I here? What's my purpose? What am I supposed to be doing?
yeah,
And I surrendered my pride to understanding.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? And then God developed something beautiful.
Wow,
You know?
that's awesome, man. I'm so proud of you, man. And the music, not just the music, but the message. I think that's more important than the music. The music is good, because you have a lot of people out here. That's how they calm down. But then when you have a message with the music,
Yeah.
what it does is it now draws them in. Like, man, wait a minute, I like the beat, but man, I like what he just said.
Right.
Rewind
that. Play that back.
Yeah, play that back.
Right.
So now having a message along with the music, because music is you've always been around, music and doing your thing with music. Now, I've seen you make a turn, man. Yeah. Not only with the music, but then you got married, and I'm like, yeah. Oh my God, like, what's going on, man? Like, what is this? Like, he's jacked out, yo. Like, what's going on? But I could always tell that you were serious about your walk, regardless of what it was. Yeah. You were serious about it. Yeah. And that it didn't take long for you to find your way. It didn't take long for you to say, man, this is it. This is what I want. Right. This is what I'm coming after. Yeah. My wife is my queen. Look, stay out my inbox. Man, I'm like, yo, this dude is really serious. Yeah. And so now you here and you doing gospel music. Man, tell us about that journey, man.
Man, it starts really in the beginning. I feel like God always takes us back to the beginning.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about, the beginning, So in the beginning, I was in a church. My father, he used to make me do music, make me do worship music and praise. And in the beginning, my father told me to just sing for God and all things will come to me the way that it's supposed to, And of course, I veered off the journey or whatever, trying to find myself here and there. And then here we are back to the beginning.
Yeah. Wow. Look, ladies and gentlemen, we're in the studio with Prince Bishop F. Now, that's not his real name. Of course, that's his stage name. But, it's still, the biggest part about it is the change. He brought change. And the change that is in his life is phenomenal. I want to go to some of your music. I want to go to the music that we were playing in the beginning, the intro.
Greatest Love.
Greatest Love. Man, that was banging. I was listening to it like.
My dad actually wrote that song.
What?
My dad wrote that song before he died. He used to always sing it at church to usher in like the presence of God.
Yeah.
And of course, I put my
your spin on it. Yeah.
I put the young son spin on it, but overall, the idea and the concept came from my father.
Wow.
He just never he didn't. Granted, he served the Lord, but it wasn't enough time in his life for him to get the song actually done and recorded.
Yeah. So And so look, ladies and gentlemen. Look, we gonna listen to this song, by Prince Bishop F. Man, look, tune in with your mind and your ears, because I guarantee you it's electric, man. It's electric. And so while we doing that, we gonna also cut on the radio, because again, this is also on air on radio right now, live. All right. So tune in to this song, man. Let it bless you right now, okay?
Great is love ever told. It's a love sweet as honeycomb. A love that gives its own. It's a love with a gentle touch. It's one that gives its own love. Love that lasts forevermore. A love from the creative source. A love that always forgives. It's a love that always here first it home. Then it died, but then it rose. Far above the greatest love ever told. Ever told. It's a love that lions can't destroy. A love that trembles to your voice. It's a love with compassion and care. A love with justice that's always fair. A love with power that heals. A love that preserves its own will. A love that gives peace and rest. A love anointed and blessed. First is home. Then it died. Then it rose. Far above the greatest love ever told. Love that preserves you in the fire. Love that burns deep desire. A love that protects through the tears. Love that knows no threat. A love that holds no regret. A love that counts no debt. A love that grows. Love of the soul. Far above the greatest love. First it home. Then it died. Then it
Wow. Look, ladies and gentlemen, that was Greatest Love by Prince Bishop F. Man, what a song. And you said your dad used to sing that, to enter into worship. He was a terrible singer.
He was a terrible singer, bro. But his heart made it worth it.
Yeah.
Because he had a heart and there was a meaning behind it to him. And even as a child, I couldn't understand what he was even saying. Like, I didn't understand the dynamics of the words that he was speaking. But like now, as an adult man, I realized why he couldn't sing, but he still sang it.
Yeah.
Like it was still relevant.
It was in his heart.
And it was the greatest song.
Yeah.
To him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Life Show. Of course, we're doing a live interview with Prince Bishop F, and you heard original music from him. This is from his gospel, his newly released gospel CD. So, telling people how they can get your music, man.
Well, Crossed Over is on all platforms, all social media platforms right now. So they can really just type in Prince Bishop F on any social media platform that you have, or any streaming platform that you have that you like to listen to music on. And you'll see Crossed Over. You'll see exactly that album cover that you see right now. And then press play and just enjoy and have an experience with God.
That man said, press play.
Yeah.
You know, here it is now. When we were talking, trying to nail down the finals, the finale for the show, you said, man, let's win these souls for the Lord. I mean, that burned into my mind. I mean, because that's my passion.
Yeah, I know.
That's my passion. Winning souls for the Lord, and I might not be, the prototypical preacher or or anything like that. I still kind of walk with that, that kind of lean, and might cock my hat a certain way, and you might still see me in places that you might question, like, why he here?
Right.
But still, that's my bottom line goal, to win souls.
Yeah.
And now here it is, it's yours.
Yeah. Transferred.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I watched you and I seen how you was able to become the change.
Yeah.
Without having to live up to this ideal, perfect religion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was more about people.
Yeah.
And when I actually met what I seen, when I met that with the Bible and I read about Jesus, I noticed Jesus, he didn't stay at the temple.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
He wasn't always at church. He was at the corners. He was in the hood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was in places where he knew, like, Hebrews wasn't even supposed to be talking to certain females.
Right.
He asked the female to get him something to drink.
Right.
That wasn't even, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't his wife.
Yeah.
That wasn't according to customs.
Right.
So he broke all the customs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
crucified him for that.
Yeah.
Now, if he did what he did and did it along with the customs, then what good or what change would that have had?
Nothing.
You know what I mean?
None.
So once again, that's what the album is about. Crossed Over is about, taking my cross and going to the streets. If you look at the album cover,
Man.
you see me leaving the church with my cross.
Yeah.
But I'm headed to the streets. They need it.
Yeah.
The church, y'all got it already.
That's it.
Or y'all act like y'all got it already.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So whether you acting or you have it, look, it's cool. I know they say iron sharpens iron,
Sure,
right?
Sure.
So that's cool. But when your iron is sharpened, who you going to war with?
Right.
Is your iron if your sword still stuck in the holster, but it's sharp? What good is it?
You can't use
it. You're not using it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm out here in the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the streets got to be able to identify with you.
Yeah.
How do you identify? Well, I have a story for you that shows that I identify with what you're going through now, except I came out. So this is how you can come out.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
That's big.
Come with me. Let's cross over.
Yeah, man.
Moses crossed over, didn't he?
That's big, man.
Jesus crossed it. Like, come on, how many people have to cross over for us to understand it?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. A lot of times, even in this, we get a lot of people on here and they're trying to find their way. But then to hear their story, they're like, man, look, the Lord saved my life.
Yeah.
When I was no good. But here it is. What was the point? What point were you at to where you said, like, okay, this is real to me? What point were you at to say, like, okay, Lord, I know what, that music is my thing, but now I need to go ahead and make the adjustment and cross over all the way instead of halfway?
Well, it was it was a moment where God came to me, and it was probably like a week span. You know,
Wow.
I was kicked out of a situation, and the door wasn't open for me anymore. It was cold, and it's weird how you come to God when you have no other options. You
Yeah.
know, so
Yeah.
so when I came to God and God talked to me, God responded.
Yep.
He said, basically, like, why am I always your last option?
Oh,
You see what I'm saying?
talk about that, man.
So,
Talk about that.
okay, well, he's like, why am I always your last option? You always want stuff from me, and granted, I love you enough that I give you what you need.
Wow.
If I took if I took that breath that you have,
Yeah.
and say, I'll make your breath the last option,
Wow.
how good would you be? How important would the things in your life that you put before me, how important would they be?
Not important at all.
It wouldn't matter.
No.
Without the breath that I give you. So
Right.
why am I always the last option when I'm the first to give?
Man, that's
So I took that,
That's
and I
real.
said, well, I'm stupid.
right.
I don't have enough understanding. Break it down to me.
Right.
And for like a week straight, he's like, okay, you want to know? You question,
Okay.
you ask.
Yep.
Now I'm gonna let you see how I feel.
Okay.
So I start getting all these emotions.
Wow.
And I realized that the way that people started treating me
Yeah.
is how I've been treating God all this time.
Ooh wee.
And that right there was like, I get it. I get the pain of like being brutally beaten for somebody's sins that you did not commit.
And they don't even care.
They don't care. They spit on you. And mind you, these are the same people that you just helped and healed, brought back to life from death.
Yep.
The same people that had demons that you called out.
Yep.
And these are the same ones that spit in your face and cutting you.
Wow.
And I said, well, do these people really matter? Or do they matter?
Man, that's,
You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, well, their opinions of me don't matter,
Right.
but their souls do.
yeah.
And that's what Jesus was talking about. That's
Right.
to me, that's what it's about.
Yeah.
So I say, okay, well, God, I get it. You saved me not to keep my salvation, but to help save another to maintain the salvation.
Come on, man.
So I say, here we go. Now, what's left? What's left of me, Lord? Because at this point, I done gave my all to every other source.
Yeah.
He said, okay, I'm going to tell you what's left. The talents I gave you. Give them back to me.
Huh.
So I said, okay, let's do it. I do music again.
Wow.
But I'm going to do it for you. Everything you gave me, I'm giving it back to you. This time I'm putting you first. I never did before, so it got to be a difference from it.
Man, you see the goosebumps popping up on my arms, man. You know, for me, it only take a little bit, man.
But it's like, but that's it was real to me. It was a real factor. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the streets. I've been in prison. I've been in homeless shelters. I've been from the bottom of the bottom.
Yeah.
You know, I was in homeless shelters, and they wouldn't even believe I was homeless.
Wow.
They thought I was a million. I'm so serious. I was in the homeless. Am I lying? I was in a homeless shelter, right? I was standing in a homeless shelter, and the homeless people and the people working there thought I was a hiding out millionaire trying to see how everything worked.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Right. That's what I'm saying. When I was in prison, they told me, the inmates told me, and the officers would tell me. Even the ladies and the people that worked in intake, when you first get in prison.
Say you a mole.
They used to tell me, you don't belong here. You don't belong here.
You a mole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't.
That's
So
what
it's
they
like,
tell me.
If you don't fit in prison,
No.
you don't fit in the homeless shelter, you don't fit in to sleep on the streets. You know what I'm saying? I done tried to sleep on the street, and the homeless man would be like, hey, watch out, that's my spot. Now we're talking about outside. You hear me? like you know how much gravel is out here, bro? Move, that's my spot.
Oh my God.
He had claimed a spot for himself already in that position, and I could not take it.
Wow.
So I said, Lord, where do I belong?
Yeah.
What's my place now?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Prodigal child.
Yeah.
Just come home, son.
Yeah.
I'm going to open the door. I'm going to feed you. We're gonna have a party about you being
Yeah.
gone and how you just came back.
Yeah.
Go ahead, come on, son.
Yeah.
Come on.
Man, look, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are just tuning in, listen, this is the Life Show. My name is Tyrone Brown Jr., and we're talking with my special guest, Prince Bishop F. And I want to let you all know that not only are we on YouTube, on Twitch, as well as Twitter, but we are also on Hoosier Heat Radio. So we are live on the air right now, okay? And I'm glad that you were able to tell this story to all of those that are listening, because everybody needs to know and hear what you have to say. Because there may be somebody out there that, you know, they at the point that you was at, and they like, man, God ain't real. You know what I'm saying about? Because he let this happen. He let this happen. And it was actually all to turn them back to him. Like, you were homeless.
Man.
Everything was going down.
I did everything I can. I did the pimping world, the utilizing women for sexual desires.
Yeah.
Man, just drugs, sold drugs. I did a lot.
Yeah.
I gang bang, you know what I'm saying? And gang violence,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Guns.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, if you got an excuse, you making one.
You making one.
You making an excuse. There is literally nothing that you can tell God that he cannot fix. There's absolutely nothing. And it does. You can't say, oh, well, I did this, I did. So what?
Yeah.
Moses was a murderer, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Abraham died multiple times, didn't he?
Yeah.
Okay. Adam, he
constantly screwed up.
You know what I'm saying? Cain killed his own brother Abel.
Yeah. David was a screw up.
Yeah.
A royal screw up.
Yeah. his own homie he turned on.
Yeah.
And put him on the front line to be killed because he wanted this woman, right?
Yeah. He slept with his and then impregnated his wife.
Right. After he did it, right? Or before. To hide the fact that he impregnated it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jacob stole from his brother. He stole his brother's
heritage.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then ran off.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? His father tricked him into 7 years. Like, come on. Like, there is absolutely no excuse you can make.
You know, what about all of these people that say God ain't real?
God
ain't
this
just, you know, this a phenomenon. Because
Big
you
Bang
know,
Theory.
that.
I
and
love
and not just that, bro.
I was gonna say, who caused the Big Bang to bang?
I'm trying to tell you, but look, here it is. They say they got proof that Jesus ain't real, and so I'm really concerned that people are being misled on a day-to-day basis because they say, well, if I can't see him, he ain't there.
First of all, for you to have to prove that somebody ain't real shows that you understand that they're real.
Wow. Wow.
I'm not going to prove something that's an obvious lie.
Yeah.
I don't have the time.
Right.
Time is too valuable.
Yeah.
But when I know you lying.
Yeah.
Because in my heart, I feel like it could have some truth to it.
Right.
And the truth might hurt me.
Right.
Because it might change the dynamics
now I gotta argue.
Life. Now I have to invest in that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Argue it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are we still trying to figure out if Jesus is real after 2,000 years?
Man, look.
What life could he have lived? What life could this man have lived?
Yeah.
What walk could he have walked?
Yeah.
What talk could he have talked?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To make people still argue his existence.
Yeah. Man, that's real.
Who was this guy? I want parts. That's all I'm saying. I want parts.
What?
You know what
I'm so.
I need some part of that action.
You know, look,
That's a great legacy there, boy.
Here it is. You brought up these points to where here it is. People they're saying these things and trying to prove with all of their might that he's not real. But yet, why would you try with all of your heart to prove something that is not real when here it is, You can't see wind, but you know it's there.
Yeah.
You look, we have gone to outer space. We know that there's a gravity, but we can't see gravity.
No.
We can see the effects of it.
Yeah. You can even feel it.
Yeah. Just like laws. Like here it is, we have laws on earth, you know, and the law of gravity. Now this ain't even, you know, trying to be biblical.
No, this common sense.
This common sense. Go up on the top of the Empire State Building,
right, and
then, you know, try to break that law and say, well, I'm just gonna step down and then I'm gonna land on the ground. You gonna land on the ground, but it ain't gonna be in one piece.
Now we're not saying actually go on buildings and jump. Right. Because see, if you don't believe in Christ, you might be uneducated enough to actually think that this is not a, you know, parable.
Right.
To the actual idea of you cannot see gravity, but you believe that it works. You believe that it's real enough.
Yeah.
To play a factor in your life.
Yeah.
So welcome to the understanding of Jesus Christ.
Wow. Look, man, that's heavy.
Yeah.
That's heavy. But look, check this out, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we're gonna do right here. We're gonna go to a commercial break real quick. And then after our commercial break, of course, we're gonna go to another song by Prince Bishop F on his newly released CD, Crossed Over. Okay, you don't want to miss this opportunity, man, to hear his story, to hear where he came from, and guess what? It's now being loaded up live right now, so you're gonna be able to go back and watch it on demand. All right, stay tuned, keep it locked right here to the live show. We coming right back in just a minute. Look, I got to ask you. Look, if you're listening live or if you're viewing the recorded version, look, go ahead and press that share button. All right, go ahead and press that share button right now. Not RIGHT. I'm talking about RAT right now. All right, go ahead and share it right now. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen, we have my good guy, my homie, my brother, Prince Bishop F, in the studio right now, doing a live interview, talking about his new music, Crossed Over, his new CD that has just been released out, I want to say 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah, January 15th.
2 weeks.
Martin Luther King birthday.
Yeah.
And my wife's birthday.
Yeah, 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago, it's been released. And so, look, pick up your copy today. Crossed Over. It's on all social media outlets. And we're just here, you know, discussing his music, discussing his beliefs, how he crossed over, because now there is a message behind the music. Now I gotta fill y'all in, okay? All right. When back in the day, all right, this was my assistant coach. Okay. This was my assistant coach. Okay. And we worked those young men. We were a really good basketball team for where we were. Okay. And we got a lot of satisfaction out of, you know, working with those young men and even young ladies.
Yeah,
young ladies joined the team.
I was about to say we had girls, we had young females,
yeah,
that were tougher than the young boys.
Yeah.
Man. So
I mean, I'm glad that his life has changed. Now he has crossed over. He is a believer. He is a married believer. Okay, no longer single and on the market, ladies. Sorry for you, not sorry. But anyway, we're gonna keep it moving.
I got a song about that too on the album.
You got a song about
the ladies? What? The ladies called "Let It Go."
Hard-headed we could be sometimes, but I know how it feels to be in love.
When you know someone not good in your life, but you just can't give them up. It seems like your heart's on beat. It feels like the same thing. I know why you play for keeps until you get that ring. That's why you hold your heart close, never let it go, till someone comes that's right. You still have to know it comes from the soul. So much time is wasted with pride. You gave your heart and soul, they gave your heart and mind. You had to let him go when he was left behind. He tried to leave you broke, no tears but left to cry. Just didn't know your worth, but now it's time. Time to let it go. Gotta let you know it's time to put it all behind. Time to let it go. Gotta let you know it's time to move it out your mind. Oh, time to put it out your mind. Time to put it out your mind.
Yeah.
Gotta let it go.
Yeah.
Where hey, the right man that's for you, he might be, you know what I'm saying, waiting for you to stop dealing with the wrong man that came at the right time.
Woo!
So
That's big.
you might have to let it go.
Let it go.
Because God will let you know.
He was just toning up, y'all. He was just toning up. But listen, for those of you that are listening and viewing on YouTube, on Twitch, on Twitter, as well as Hoosier Heat Radio, look, thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate you. And this interview would not be possible. And here it is. We're in the middle of a snowstorm. Y'all, look, how much dedication is that? To just like, man, I ain't letting no snow stop me. Like, I'm right around the corner from. You give it up in the middle of a snowstorm. Here it is to be able to come and let the world know that I've crossed over. I mean, we're going to wait a few more minutes, and then we're going to go to his next song, the next song that he sent us. But we're here with Prince Bishop F, and discussing his newly released CD, as well as his life. He lives this crossed over life. Yeah. He lives this. Yeah, this is your life.
Yeah, it's real. Every story, every concept, every lyric, every sound, everything that's on this album is literally happened or I seen happen right in front of me. So it's literally a true expression of crossed over.
Wow. Man. I mean, and then this was all inspired by you crossing over to the other side and making Jesus your choice.
Yeah. My Lord and Savior. Not only that, is making me humble. It's made me humble and actually put down the prize of my own ideas for my life. The ideas that I had for my life, it wasn't more, no matter how. And I'm a big thinker. I'm a big, you know what I mean? Yeah. I want everything big, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't big enough. Yeah. My mind could not understand the magnitude of what God really had for me.
Wow.
And that's why I couldn't, it was hard for me to put my pride to the side, because I thought that I could really think bigger than what God could even. And I'm at the humblest point of my life because I never could have seen things as big as what I'm seeing things now.
Yeah. But see, even you were in music already.
Yeah, I was doing music. I had contract signing moments, record deal moments. I had moments of meeting a lot of right now celebrities and so forth, driving expensive cars, staying in big houses and traveling with music and shows and big rooms and big showcase. Like, doesn't matter.
And then it all crashed.
Yeah.
It all crashed.
Yeah.
Like, if you look if you look up his YouTube on his YouTube channel right now, Prince Bishop F, you will see that actually he has, he has a great following right now. But the thing is that when everything changed,
Yeah.
he kept that same audience, but he just showed them different.
Yeah.
He just showed them like, this ain't the same guy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm the same man, but I have a whole different mindset.
Yeah, I've transcended to something bigger than myself.
Yeah.
It's not about me no more. It's which is funny because that's actually on the song. But it's really not about me no more.
Yeah.
Like it's not about how many records I sell.
Yeah.
It's not about how much money I get.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about the notoriety. It's about our souls really being saved.
Yeah.
Because this life is temporary.
Yeah.
And if I can substitute this temporary for something everlasting,
yeah,
I'll take everlasting.
I will too, man.
I'm
on the same accord with you. Same accord with you.
Yeah.
But ladies and gentlemen, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to his next song. And the song that we were talking about, Jackie, the song that we were talking about, the second song that we played. Can we play that one? Because I was really feeling that.
Hey, how you doing? No, how you feeling? Feeling good? I'm feeling great. Okay. I feel good today. I feel good today. I feel good. I feel good today. Like good. I'm great. I woke up. Hey, all I can say is I feel good today. I feel good today. I feel good today. I feel good. I feel good today. Like good. I'm great. I woke up. Hey, all I can say is I feel good today. I got energy from my dog. Negativity can wear you out. Or turn my vision into a wall. See, first I listen, then I talk. I'm muscle minded. I straight it out. Perfect timing, here and now. I'm also grateful for what I have. I never focus on the past. Yeah. I feel good today. I feel good today. I feel good. I feel good today. Like good. I'm great. I woke up. Hey, all I can say is I feel good today. Each star has a shine. Yes, you are one of a kind. We'll lose it all, and you will find only thing you can get back is your time. So use a thought, and create. Does a lot is what you made. So show some love, never hate, and life is good. Feel great, okay.
Man, now I feel good. I like that, man. That's a hit for me.
Yeah.
Cause I'm sitting up there, I'm listening to it like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, so what was the inspiration behind that that song? Like, I feel good?
Because everybody thinks that just because you're a believer and you're a follower of Christ and that you walk in salvation that you can't have fun.
Yeah.
Nah, I feel good.
Yeah.
I ain't make no mistake.
Right.
I know what I did. You know what I'm saying? It's the best decision I ever made, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel good. And not only do I feel good, but I feel good today.
See
you know
that?
What I mean? So it's one of the radio songs that we're pushing for the album. It's like the top radio song for the album. We've got a lot of great responses. But another thing is I've noticed that the suicidal rate is at an all-time high right now.
Man, don't do that, man.
Yeah.
Don't.
Nah,
don't
we
do that,
here
man.
now. I ain't gonna go too crazy about it.
No, because this is a topic, man, that I'm heavy on up in here.
I didn't know that.
I'm heavy on that up in here, talking about the suicide rate, all over the world.
Yeah, it's at an all-time high right now. So I feel like I feel good is a good antidote for that.
Yeah.
That's a good antidote because if you can hear something that might even for 5 minutes,
Yeah.
distracts you from self-harm, I feel good.
So
You know,
this is the thing. This the thing, y'all. I like the song, so I think that's gonna be my new intro,
I
if
feel
you don't
good.
mind.
I absolutely do not mind.
That's gonna be the live show new intro.
Hey,
I feel good
hey,
because now we need to share everybody. We need to share it with everybody. I feel good, and it's not no James Brown kick.
yeah,
This is no. I feel good in Christ.
yeah, I feel good. I feel
Wow,
good.
man.
And there is no, and this is a thing, right? Do you know there's absolutely no percentage of a suicidal rate for those who follow the Lord?
Yep. Yep.
There's a 0% of a suicide rate for those who truly follow the Lord.
Yep.
And
Yep.
I'm not talking religion.
No, I know what you're talking about.
I'm talking the Lord, like
relationship
with
Yep.
God.
Yep.
No
Yep.
suicidal rate. So
Yep.
I feel good.
Man, that's rich.
Yeah.
That's
I feel
rich.
good. God is good, man.
Because here, man, look, y'all, look, go get crossed over. Go get it. Go cop that
Yeah.
right now. Okay? Because you're not going to be disappointed. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Life Show. My name is Tyrone Brown Jr., and we're here with my good brother, longtime friend, Prince Bishop F. And, just to see his transition, man, from where he was when I knew him, when I first met him, to see him now, man, it's amazing. It's amazing to see the transformation and to see him on the Lord's side, man, and to not just to see him on the Lord's side, but to hear him say, man, let's win these souls for the Lord. Man, y'all don't know. I was like this, like, let's do it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Man, that's amazing, man.
Yeah.
And to see, because what you do for Christ is gonna last and last and last
That's
and
my
last.
father. That's my father used to tell me too.
Yeah, man. That's no hogwash. That's just not no spitfire.
No, it's
This
facts.
is this is real stuff.
It's facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is real, real talk, and this is a real lifestyle.
Yeah.
Man, and your lifestyle now, what does it consist of?
Gains and losses.
Yeah.
Wins and losses. It consists of me learning from my losses, getting back up again, because I understand that my purpose is what matters the most.
Man, look, you sound like me, man. I ain't gonna deal out to you. You sound like almost my doppelganger, because I keep talking to people. Think I'm crazy. They're like, man, you keep talking about this purpose, man. Yeah, this purpose. I'm like, yeah, man. Like, I think we talked about Motivational Monday on this past Monday. We talked about how important is loss, or is losing to succeed. Look, if you don't know your purpose, man, look, you're gonna lose anyway.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose. And so I would say, look, please know your purpose. Know your purpose. I don't think that we have the MP4, but I will search for the MP4 for your music, so that once we play it, we're gonna upload it, and so it'll sound crystal clear.
That's fine.
But man, I love the music, man.
Thank you.
I love the lifestyle change, and I love your aura, man. Your aura breeds success. That's what we need on the Lord's side.
I appreciate that.
I mean,
I receive it.
That's what it takes.
Yeah, I receive it.
Yeah, that's what it takes, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna take you, because no man is an island, no man stands alone, and then in this walk what you're going to do is you're going to meet other people that are at the same level that you are. And guess what? Then you're going to take off together. People will be like, man, how did you do this? Man, did you listen to Crossed Over, man?
Right.
Because Crossed Over, it would have told you the whole thing.
Right.
It would have told you the whole story.
Facts.
I mean, anything that is that you want to say to the young men and young women that are out there that live a lifestyle, the lifestyle that you lived before crossing over. Anything that you want to, the words that you want to encourage them with tonight. The mic is yours. I'm a lean back because I know that you already have been given a word.
Yeah. I'm gonna just start by saying that listen to Crossover. Seriously, listen to Crossover, because if you listen to it, you're gonna realize that there's somebody that's just like you.
Yeah.
You're not alone.
Yeah.
You're not the only person going through what you're going through. Your pains and your hurts really do matter. It's okay to cry. It's okay to go through things. But at the end of the day, if you're going through those things and you're not getting back up from it, it's probably because you haven't crossed over from where you are now to where you're supposed to be tomorrow. So listen to Crossed Over. It will be inspirational. It will gather you. I believe you're gonna have a spiritual experience. You're gonna have an experience with God. God is gonna be there in your midst. He's gonna be there. He's gonna talk to you. You will hear it, and just enjoy it, because it's not, it's not one of those albums where you that you're going to be bored with. It's an album that will teach you, but you will have fun learning. And not only are you going to have fun, but you're going to have an experience. It's going to be a life-changing experience. You can learn how to be successful, because the greatest success is what? Yeah. Accomplishing greatness through your failure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And getting back up again. There's a song on the album called Losses. Listen to it. You know what I mean? It's a song on the album called Fatherless. Listen to it. A song called Brothers. Listen to it. A song called Lacey. Listen to it. Listen to every song on the album. Don't skip. And even if you have to skip because you like your you have your chooses or whatever things that I'm fine. Hey, I love you. I appreciate you listening to it. But I just want you to know that the album was made out of love. It was made out of love because it was hard for me to tell my story. It wasn't an easy thing. I cared about the things that I said and so forth, but I released it all just so you can have it. So, at this point, it's for you. So hey, if somebody put food on my table when I'm hungry, I know what to do with it. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Everything you lose is what they don't say. You never really knows what
That's
my
Ross's right there. Play that, man. Turn that all the way up.
Bob said that leads to nowhere. I can't believe they all yes. I just wanna win. Falling, had to get back up again. Calling, is all I'm trying to live. Never know how much it takes. Sometimes it takes losses. I just wanna win. Falling, had to get back up again. Calling, is all I'm trying to live. Never know how much it takes. Sometimes it takes. Should I give up or keep going?
Look, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the studio live with President F, man. Look, talking about this whole situation, crossed over, and looked at, all of the different things that he's gone through, his life transition. Listen, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get crossed over today on all social media platforms. And he already gave some encouraging words to the youth, to those that are out there that probably were in the same position that he was in. Look, listen to their advice, man. Look, I just want to say, man, look, I'm proud of you, brother. I'm proud of you. I can't wait to see where God is taking you, your purpose, and your place in Him to take you to the masses, and not for your glory, but for His.
For glory God.
So, man, it's an honor. It's a privilege, man, to see the maturation. It really is.
I appreciate it, man. It means a lot.
Definitely. Definitely. So again, ladies and gentlemen, look, we getting ready to get on up out of here. But before we go, I just want to say to those of you that are listening, to those of you that are viewing, whether you're viewing on YouTube or Twitch, or even on Twitter Live, look, it is no way in the world that I could have made it without the Lord. Look, He can tell you a lot of my story. He can tell you a lot of my story. But I'm trying to tell you, there is no way in the world that I could have made it without the Lord. Most people, what they try to do is they try to get around and shortcut a relationship with God. God is not a microwave, okay? He don't operate like that. So it's either all or nothing, okay? Because when He blesses you big time. He don't bless you with little. He bless you with more than enough. Mm-hmm. All right. So we got to get out of here. Until next time, look, God bless you. God keep you is always our prayer. Look, again, if you need to get with us, look, get with Fox Glen Marketing and the Life Show Services. You will not be disappointed. My brother in Christ, man, Prince Bishop F. Have a great and safe evening. Peace. Calling. Never know how much it takes.